Okay. I looked up the title to make sure I'm not crazy. I guess it's called BlacKkKlansman, but you could, but it's spelled like a black, one word, BlacKkKlansman. That makes sense. That's the spelling scheme. You'll see the title. Why don't I even say that? You'll see the title. I saw this movie a couple of weeks ago, probably 2 weeks ago at this point, and I've been avoiding talking about it because I wanted to take some time, process the movie on all of its pros, all of its cons, all of its merits, and give my like time taken review, because I don't think I could just jump into this rapidly. It's something it has to simmer. You have to think about it. Oh boy. Here's the the rapid review right off the bat. It is a very good movie. I dare say great. No, I'd say very good. It doesn't cross that quite great threshold. All the way through until the ending, and the ending nearly ruins the whole experience of having seen the movie. And I will get into the spoilers of the ending, but I will specify that in a specific section of this video so you don't get spoiled. The movie leading up to the ending is really interesting, engaging movie. I'm very big. I'm a sucker. That's the word. I'm a sucker for movies in which someone has to infiltrate something through a disguise. What is it called? Undercover, like an undercover. I'm a really big sucker for undercover movies, and this was definitely one of those good ones where you get like nervous anytime anything risky happens, or any like you kind of really care, and I really enjoy those. They're some of my favorite, most enjoyable movie to watch, just because of how tense they get. The performances in this movie were, I'd say they were run of the mill. All the KKK members were great because they all were different. They all just weren't stupid rednecks. Like one of them was a psychotic, mentally ill redneck, and then one of them was this really calm, really collected, really quiet, like guy. And I really like how they took these. They took the archetype that you typically expect from like a dumb redneck KKK member, and like show these different people with different, like, completely drastically different personalities and motivations, and I found that was really interesting and a really effective way to do it. And I mean, obviously it's a true story, so you can't really say how much of it has been embellished for the film or how much of it actually happened. Adam Driver in this movie was absolutely excellent. He's probably one of my favorite actors working there. I mean, Kylo Ren, his performance in the past two Star Wars movies have been incredible. And everything I've seen him in, he's been top notch. He's a great actor, and I think he's eventually gonna be one of those ones. He's young now, but I think he's gonna work his way up towards Oscar, and I know it's gonna come some point within, like, I'm gonna bet right now he's gonna get an Oscar within the next 10 years. I said it. Anyway, but yeah, Adam Driver's an incredible actor, incredible performance in this movie. Really solid. The protagonist, not so much. I mean, you could argue that they're both the protagonist, but he's not really that strong. And I don't think it's because of his performance. I thought his performance was fine. It's just his character is written in this really weird way where you can't tell a lot about him. He's almost like an insert yourself here protagonist, if that makes sense. It's kind of like it's a lot like Ashitaka from Princess Mononoke. Very different kind of movie, but the way they handled the protagonist reminds me of that, where it's an almost insert yourself here so you can experience the events of this kind of character. And they did a good job with that, but the character writing itself is an interesting character. It wasn't interesting, but I mean, Adam Driver more than makes up for it. And the soundtrack was very memorable, very good. I still remember the soundtrack in my head, and that's saying something. It was a very good soundtrack, or score, not soundtrack, score. Okay. Oh yeah, one more thing. This movie, it's a drama, but it's a comedy. Like, you're gonna laugh a lot, and you're gonna not know when you're supposed to laugh or not, because they say some really terrible things, and you're like, the way it's presented from such an idiot that it's funny, if that makes sense. Anyway, with the last 30 seconds, let's talk about the ending. Spoilers. They just cut to, at the end of the movie, they're like, the KKK is here, the KKK is here, Donald Trump, here's real footage, Donald Trump, comparing David Duke, Donald Trump's David Duke, Donald Trump is KKK. The country's run by KKK. We're living in a KKK-run country. Oh my god, political agenda. Terrible. Ridiculous. So dumb. Ruined the movie. 0 out of 10. That's why I would say it's not even worth seeing.